Today our topic is learn to do any labor. So learn to do any labor means we should try to do any type of work when the time demands. So here a small story given. Learn the dignity of labor. So once what happened, one day the great scholar Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar was invited to deliver a lecture in the town. So when Vidyasagar landed on the small platform, he noticed a smartly dressed young man standing on one side. A box lay on the platform near his feet. So this box was laying near his feet. He was looking for a porter to carry his small box. Porter means coolie. He was looking for coolie to carry his small box, but on that small station, none was available. So no one was there. The young man was in a fix, so he was standing. So as the young man stood watching helplessly, so Vidyasagar went near him and picked up his box. So he went near him and picked up his box, and he carried it on his head. And the young man followed, much relieved at last. So he was feeling relaxed that, oh, I got someone who will carry my box. So Vidyasagar used to dress ordinarily. So he used to dress very ordinary, dhoti and kurta with a chadar on his shoulder. His simple and low priced dress and the lack of pride on his face made the young man believe that he was only an ordinary porter or laborer. So it looks that he is only ordinary person. As the young man's destination, Vidyasagar put down the box and started moving away. So when this man reached his destination, so Vidyasagar laid down his box and he start moving away. So what happened? But take your wage, the man shouted. The man said that take your wage, take the charge. So Vidyasagar smiled and said that since he too was coming to the same place, he said that I also came from different place to this place. So he had only helped him. So he only helped this person. That evening, when the young man went to listen the Vidyasagar lecture, whom did not see on the stage, his porter of the morning, the young man come from a long distance to hear Vidyasagar. So he don't know that he is going to be deliver a lecture. So Vidyasagar, and you can very well imagine how ashamed he must have felt of himself. So he felt very ashamed. He felt very bad and went to the scholar and apologized. But Vidyasagar only smiled and dismissed him with the advice that he should learn to do his work himself. So he said that you should learn to do your work yourself only. So we all should learn to do our duties by ourselves only. We need not depend upon anybody or anyone else for doing our duty. So there are things that we can do ourselves, and we have the time and physical strength too for doing them. So we need to understand the dignity behind all types of job. Mahatma Gandhi laid great stress on the dignity of labor. We all know that he himself cleaned his own bathroom, that is Mahatma Gandhi, as well as his clothes. He showed us the good example for doing any types of work with dignity. So as we grow, we need to understand the value of each job. We should look at every job with respect. The one who does any job with respect will be honored. The great way to achieve success is to find out the dignity of every type of job. So there should be respect of every job. We all must have heard about the great writer Leo Tolstoy. He was rich enough to hire a whole troop of servant or attendant of all kind. He did have many, but all the same, he loved to plow his field and never felt more proud on occasion. So when friends and visitors caught him doing so, we also should learn to love all the jobs we have to do. We all should understand the dignity is enhanced by physical labor and doing things by ourselves. So we should not be ashamed of doing any things. We should love to do any types of work when the time demands. So this is all about the learn to do any labor. This from this story we can learn many things, that we should not be ashamed of doing any types of work when the time demands.